Yo, yo, what's goody with y'all, man? Yo, this is Reef'Lik.
And this is Leaky
And this is Reef'Lik Anime Horror Gang. What's good with y'all, man? Got another video.
Today we're going to be reacting to the history of Japan.
Yo, man, y'all, this is a good video we're going to react to. Like, everything on our channel, it is going to be based around anime and horror, but, you know, you might as well just check out the places where all this stuff started from. So, we about to check out the history of Japan. Me and Leak, that's our biggest dream right there. We want to go to Japan and see how the culture is and stuff, because we've been seeing it all our life since we was little kids, and we like, yo, we really want to go there and experience the culture and stuff, because, you know, we always incorporated in our videos and stuff with anime and horror and stuff like that. So it's like, that would be a big dream. If we really do take this channel to the next level, I feel like me and Leak will go to Japan and do so much stuff up there, because there's so much stuff I want to do in Japan. Like, I want to go to all the anime spots in Japan that they took in real life and put into the anime. I want to try out the food. I want to see the anime culture down there. Go to a convention down there. We don't know. We might probably meet somebody down there. The love of our life down there. You don't know. We want to do music videos and stuff down there, vlogs and stuff. You already know, but that's in the future. And we hope that does come true with this channel, and we could push it like that. So please like, comment, and subscribe. We don't know who the person is that made this video, so, you know, shouts out to them and stuff, and please go subscribe to them and stuff. So we're going to get into this video, y'all, and let's begin. All right, y'all. So, you know, we're going to be checking out the history of Japan and stuff. Like, you know, you might as well just learn the history and stuff, since we're going to be going there, learn the language and stuff, and, you know, get in tune with how their history is over there. So we can't wait to check out this video. We've been wanting to check out this video for a minute. So let's get right into this.
Japan is an island by the sea filled with volcanoes, and it's in the year negative a billion, Japan might not have been here. In the year negative 40,000, it was here, and you could walk to it, and some people walked to it. Then it got warmer, some icebergs melted, it became an island, and now there's lots of trees, because it's warmer. So now there's people on the island. They're basically sort of hanging out in between the mountains, eating nuts off trees, and using the latest technology, like stones and bowls. Ding dong, it's the outside world, and they have technology from the future, like really good metal and crazy rice farms. Now you can make a lot of rice really, really quickly. That means if you own the farm, you own a lot of food, which is something everybody needs to survive. So that makes you king. Rice farming and rice kingdoms spread across the land, all the way to here. The most important kingdoms were here, 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 and here. But this one was the most important, ruled by a heavenly super person, or emperor for short. Knock knock, at the door, it's religion. The new prince wants everyone to try this hot new religion from Biekt. Please try this religion, he said. No, said everybody. Try it, he said. No, said everybody again, quieter this time. And so the religion was put into place, and all the rules that came with it. Then the government was taken over by another clique, and they made some reforms, like making the government govern more, and making the government more like China's government, which is a government that governs more. Hi, China, they said. Hi, dipshit, said China. Can you call us something else other than dipshit, said Japan. Like what, said China. How about sunrise land, said Japan. And they stole China's alphabet and wrote a book about themselves. And then they made lots of poetry and art and another book about themselves. Then they stopped moving the capital every time the emperor died and kept it in one place for a while, right here. And they conquered the north, finally. Get that squared away.
Your business.
You know what's so crazy, y'all? Like, just learning this, it's like, it's so crazy how it all started. Like, it was so crazy how it all started. From just getting farms. Like, then a person came up with a religion, and then people say no, then you're listening to that person over there, this person over there. It was like that for different civilizations, how things was starting off. And it's like, if you got the most food, then you're a leader. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, because everybody needs you. So it's kind of like, and you own that land. So it's kind of like people's going to listen to you since you got it.
Yeah.
But if you don't got it, people ain't going to be rocking with you.
Who's bored with modern Buddhism, visits China and learns a better version, which is more spiritual. Comes back, reinvents the alphabet, and causes art and literature to be great for a long time. And the royal palace turned into such a dream world of art that they
Oh, man, I love the art.
So if you live outside the palace, how are you supposed to protect your shit from criminals? Hire a samurai. Everyone started hiring samurai. Rich, important people hired samurai.
Corey
Poor people
Kenshin.
who could not afford to hire samurai did not hire samurai. The samurai became organized and powerful, more powerful than the government. So they made their own military government here.
Then
They
there's
let
a
the emperor
shogun.
still be emperor, but the shogun is actually in control. Breaking news. The Mongols have invaded China.
We've invaded China.
Said the Mongols.
Please respect us, or else we might invade you as well.
Okay, said Japan. So the Mongols came over, ready for war, and died in a tornado. But they tried again, and had a nice time fighting with the Japanese, but then died in a tornado. Then the emperor overthrows the shogunate. Then the shogunate overthrows him back and moves to Kyoto and makes a new shogunate. And the emperor can still dress like an emperor if he wants, that's fine. Now there's more art. Like painting with less colors, collaborative poetry, plays, monkey fun, tea parties, gardening, architecture, flowers. It's time for who's going to be the next shogun. Usually it's the shogun's kid, but the shogun doesn't have a kid. So he tries to get his brother to quit being a monk and be the next shogun. He says okay, but then the shogun has a kid. So now who's it going to be? Vote now on your phones. And everyone voted so hard that the palace caught on fire and burned down. The shogun actually didn't care. He was off somewhere doing poetry. And the whole country broke into pieces. Everyone is fighting with each other for local power.
And it's crazy because all that happened just because of miscommunication. Like if it was me and you, for example, and you was a shogun and you told me, yo, bro, you gotta rule the land and stuff because I don't got no kids. Like, you don't got no kids and you telling me, like, you gotta rule it. I'm be like, all right, but what if you do have a kid and stuff? Then my kid's gonna run it. I'm just asking because I don't have a kid. Like, I feel like it was a miscommunication. That's what happened. Miscommunication.
Knock, knock. It's Europe. No, they're not here to take over. They just want to sell some shit, like clocks and guns and Jesus. So that's cool, but everyone's still fighting each other for control, now with guns. And wouldn't it be nice to control the capital, which right now is puppets, with no one controlling them? This clan is ready to make a run for it, but first they have to trample this smaller clan, which is in the way. Surprise, the smaller clan wins, and the leader of that clan steals the idea of invading the capital and invades the capital. And it goes very well. He's about halfway through conquering Japan when someone who works for him kills him, and then someone else who works for him kills them. That finishes conquering Japan. And then he confiscated everybody's swords and made some rules. And now I'm going to invade Korea and then hopefully China, he said, and failed, and also died. But before he died, he told these 5 guys to take care of his 5-year-old son until he's old enough to be the next ruler of Japan. And the 5 guys said, yeah, right. It's
Yeah, I already knew.
Because we're grown-ups. And it's probably going to be this guy, who happens to be way more rich and powerful than the others. A lot of people support him, but a lot of people support not supporting him. They have a fight, and he wins, and starts a new government, right here. And he still lets the emperor dress like an emperor, and have very nice things. But don't get confused, this is the new government, and they are very strict. So strict they close the country. No one can leave, and no one can come in.
Wow.
Except for the Dutch, if they want to buy and sell shit. But they have to do it right here. Now that the entire country was not at war with itself, the population increased a lot. Business increased, schools were built, roads were built, everyone learned to read, books were published, there was poetry, plays, sexy times, puppet shows, and Dutch studies. People started to study European science from books they bought from the Dutch. We're talking geography, skeletons, physics, chemistry, astronomy, and maybe even electricity. Over time, the economic and cultural prosperity began to gradually slow down. Knock, knock. It's the United States.
Yeah.
Large boats with guns. Gunboats. Open the country. Stop having it be closed, said the United States. There was really nothing they could do, so they signed a contract that lets United States, Britain, and Russia visit Japan anytime they want. Chushu and Satsuma hated this. That sucks, they said. This sucks. And with almost very little outside help, they overthrew the shogunate and somehow made the emperor again and moved him to Edo, which they renamed Eastern Capital. They made a new government, which was a lot more Western.
Which was
They made a new
Tokyo.
constitution that was pretty Western, and a military that was pretty Western. And do you know what else is Western? That's right, it's conquering stuff. So what can we conquer? Korea. They conquer Korea, taking it from its previous owner, China, and then go a little bit further. And Russia rushes in out of nowhere and says, stop, no, you can't take that. We were going to build a railroad through here to try to get some warm water. And Russia builds their railroad, supervised by a shit ton of soldiers. And then when the railroad was done, they downgrade it to a fuck ton. Did I say downgrade? I meant upgrade. And Japan says, can you maybe chill? And Russia says, how about maybe you chill? Japan is kind of scared of Russia. You'll never guess who's also
Yeah, because
kinda
Russia's
scared of
huge.
Russia. Great Britain. So Japan and Great Britain make an alliance together so they can be a little less scared of Russia. Feeling confident, Japan goes to war against Russia, just for a moment, and then they both get tired and stop. It's time for World War I. The world is about to have a war, because it's the 1900s and weapons are getting crazy, and all these empires are excited to try them out on each other. Meanwhile, Japan has been enjoying conquering stuff and wants more. And the next thing on their list is this part of China and lots of tiny islands. All that stuff belongs to Germany, which just had war declared on it by Britain because Britain was friends with Belgium, which was being trespassed by Germany in order to get to France to kick France's ass because France is friends with Russia, who was getting ready to kick Austria's ass because Austria was getting
There's
ready
so
to kick
much
Serbia's
back
ass
and
because someone
forth.
from Serbia shot the leader of Austria's ass. Or actually,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
There's so much back and forth.
It's it is hard to keep track though.
Yeah, it's like first you got this one country about to go fight another country, but you gotta go through another country just to go fight that country, and then the country that you try to cross is having a problem because the way how you're doing things, and then now they gonna team up with the other country that you beef with, and they gonna jump you. It's a lot. It's history though.
And Britain is currently friends with Japan, so you know what that means.
And now they're gonna hop up in it.
Take the islands, which they wanted to do anyway. So they called Britain on the telly to sort of let them know. And then they did it. And they also helped Britain a little here and there with some errands and stuff. Now the war is over, and congratulations, Japan. You technically fought in the war, which means you get to sit at the negotiating table with the big dudes, where they decided who owns what. And yes, Japan gets to keep all that shit they stole from Germany. You also get to join the post-war mega alliance, the League of Nations, whose mission statement is to try not to take over the world. The Great Depression is bad, and Japan's economy is now crappy, but the military is doing just fine, and it invades Manchuria. In the League of Nations, it's like, no, don't do that. If you're in the League of Nations, you're not supposed to take over the world. And Japan said, how about I do anyway? And Japan invaded more and more and more and more of China, and was planning to invade the entire East.
You've got mail.
It's from Germany, the new leader of Germany. He has a cool mustache, and he's
God.
trying to take over the world. He needs friends.
God.
This also got forwarded to Italy. They all decided to be friends.
You might have to
because they
blur
had
that
so
out.
much- It's time for World War II. Germany is invading the neighbors. Then they invade the neighbors' neighbors. Then the neighbors' neighbors' neighbors, who happen to be Britain, said, holy shit. And the United States started helping Britain because they are good friends, and started not helping Japan because they're friends and our friends are not friends. Plus they're planning on invading the entire ocean. The United States is also working on a large, very huge bomb, bigger than any other bomb ever, just in case. But they still haven't joined the war. War looks bad on TV, and the United States is really starting to care about their image. But then Japan spits on them in Hawaii and challenges them to war. And they say yes. And then Germany, as a symbol of friendship, declares war on the United States also. So the United States goes to war in Europe, and they help the gang chase Germany back into Germany. And they also start chasing Japan back into Japan. And they haven't used the bomb yet and are curious to see if it works. So they drop it on Japan.
Oh,
They actually drop two.
yo, that was. Can you imagine, like you was in the war with them, and then they just said, "F, it, we're just gonna drop it," and then they just dropped it. And can you imagine
That's
just
crazy.
walking out your house going to work, and you see that thing just coming down?
You don't know what that joint is until, man.
And you just seen that they said Hiroshima, cities that exist, Hiroshima and some others, so they bombed Hiroshima. Man. Wow.
The United States installed a new government, inspired by the United States government, with just the right ingredients for a post-war economic miracle. And Japan starts making TVs, VCRs, automobiles, and camcorders as fast as they can, and also better than everybody else. They
Yeah.
get rich, and the economy goes wild. And then the miracle wears off. But everything's still pretty cool, I guess.
Anime, they made everything. Yeah, yo, that's the history of Japan. Japan went through a lot of stuff. Like, yo, if you're from Japan and you're subscribed to us and stuff, you know, let us know about some more stuff that they didn't go over in this video and stuff, and let us know more about the culture and stuff, because you already know me and Leaky is into culture in Japan and stuff. We really trying to go there and stuff and really do a lot of things there, and it's exciting for us because, you know, this is getting me hyped. Like, man, we do go down there, it's gonna be fun. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we always see on social media like how fun it look down there. Y'all look like y'all got good food. Y'all got stores down there that we don't even got. And it's like, yo, we can't wait to check that out. Yo, shout out to all our subscribers that's from Japan and stuff like that. If y'all are from Japan, shout out to y'all, man. You know we love y'all culture and stuff out there. So shout out to y'all and stuff like that. So yeah, me and Leaky gotta go, man. History of Japan, man. Yo, man, we can't wait to go down there, man. Explore a little bit more, do some more things down there and stuff, man. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the person who made this video, because we don't know what his name is, so we just like putting it out there and stuff that, you know, subscribe to him so he won't like copyright us and stuff like that. So please go subscribe to him. Please subscribe to us, the Joint Anime Horror Gang. You already know we're family for life over here, and we love entertaining y'all, so y'all can have a better day. So please subscribe to us, and we'll see y'all next time to the next reaction.
See you next time.
Deuces.